It's 5 minutes to midnight. I'm Keith Burnside. P&O Ferries has made 800 seafaring staff redundant and suspended all of its sailings, including the Larne to Cairnryan route. The ferry operator said the decision was made to secure the future of the business. Our reporter Will Leach was in Larne for most of the day.
Very sombre Larne, with those 800 seafaring staff for P&O being given severance notices, losing their jobs effectively, and that includes seafaring staff here. The company says it had to. It was making £100 million of loss year on year and had to make changes. So all P&O ferries tied up since this morning here in Larne, in Cairnryan, Dover, Calais, Hull, Rotterdam, Liverpool and Dublin, and told that some of the services could be off for several days. That's a very recent notice to passengers.
The Agriculture Minister says the temporary halting of P&O services at Larne Port will impact supplies coming into Northern Ireland. Edwin Poots told the BBC's The View it would put massive pressure on the other ferry operators, which he says are already operating at pretty near full.
There isn't the capacity there, so there's a consequence for that. There's goods that would be coming into Northern Ireland which won't be able to get in. There's export materials that needs to get out of Northern Ireland which won't get out. About 50% of our food is exported to Great Britain, so that is a real problem for us.
The DUP Deputy Leader Paula Bradley has decided not to run in the forthcoming Assembly election. She'd intended to run again in North Belfast, where she's been an MLA for more than a decade, but has now changed her mind for family reasons. Our correspondent Mark Simpson reports.
The election is only 7 weeks away. Paula Bradley left it late to make her decision. She says it's nothing to do with politics. It's because her 80-year-old mother is not well and she needs to look after her.
It has been a heart-wrenching decision. I have shed many tears, but I have decided that my mum needs me more and I needed to prioritise her. You know, she sacrificed so much for me. I feel I need to be there for her.
Paula Bradley is still the Deputy Leader of the DUP. That's not likely to change in the short term. A decision will be made later in the year after the election.
St Patrick's Day was celebrated with the Shamrock ceremony at the White House being held in person after being held virtually last year because of the pandemic. The Taoiseach Beall Martin was unable to attend after he tested positive for COVID. Our political editor, Enda McClafferty, is in Washington. He says the handing over of the bowl of shamrock is the highlight of the St Patrick's festivities in the White House.
This is something normally carried out by the Taoiseach and the President, and of course we know the Taoiseach is currently self-isolating in a house just a few streets from the White House because he tested positive for COVID-19. But earlier today he had a conversation with Joe Biden. They had a talk about a range of issues, and the President reaffirmed his commitment to the Good Friday Agreement.
More than 6,200 people in Northern Ireland have expressed an interest in offering their home to Ukrainian refugees. The figure was revealed on social media by the Northern Ireland Secretary Brandon Lewis. He tweeted that he was proud of the generosity shown by the people. Methodist College in Belfast has won Rugby Schools Cup for the 37th time after fighting back from 10 points down to beat Campbell College 2017. Ben McFarland kicked 2 penalties in the final few minutes to secure the victory.
We knew we needed to dig in deep to get a performance done. There was a great Campbell side, put us really to the test, made us go right to the wire. We just said 7 years of hard work, we weren't going to let it slip away like that, so we were going to give everything we had left. That's what got us over the line in the end.
And finally, what's forecast? Barabest.
Some frosty conditions can be expected overnight as temperatures inland fall to -2 or 3 degrees, but it will be dry tonight. A dry start tomorrow with some frost, which will clear. And through the day tomorrow, a fine day. Lots of dry weather, good amounts of sunshine, southerly winds. Temperatures inland of 14 or 15 degrees. A little cooler around the coast with an onshore breeze. Some cloudy conditions may persist along parts of the east coast for a while as well.
BBC News.